Call this meeting of the Common Council to order. Roll call, please.
Alderwoman Byer.
Aye. Here.
Peachy.
Here.
Miller. Brandel.
Here.
Lars.
Here.
Tully.
Here.
Kraus. Horn.
Here.
Alderman Miller and Alderman Kraus are excused this evening. At this time, we'll entertain public participation. Anyone who wishes to address the council may do so. We ask that you state your name and address for the record. Seeing no one, we'll move on to a proclamation for Adult School Crossing Guard Recognition Week. Whereas Wisconsin's adult school crossing guards provide an invaluable service in helping to ensure the safe passage of our youngest, most vulnerable pedestrians, children walking between home and school. And whereas adult school crossing guards typically serve with a dedication that discounts the rigors of harsh weather, split shifts, and heavy traffic. And whereas for more than 5 decades, adult school crossing guards have served communities across Wisconsin. And that service has helped to drive down the rates of young pedestrian deaths and injuries, despite increases in traffic volume. And whereas Gerald and Margaret Kuther have served as our City of Jefferson school crossing guards since September of 2015, and whereas adult school crossing guards add to the effectiveness of the student safety patrol members, bless you, with whom they often serve and whose activity they help direct. And whereas adult school crossing guards help reinforce in the minds of the young people they assist the importance of traffic hazard identification and safe street crossing behavior. Therefore, be it resolved that January 13th through the 17th, 2020 be declared Adult School Crossing Guard Recognition Week in the state of Wisconsin and the city of Jefferson this 7th day of January 2020. Thank you. Next, we'll move on to the consent agenda. Alderman Tully, please.
Thank you, Mayor. City of Jefferson, Resolution Number 66. Be it resolved by the Common Council of the City of Jefferson, Wisconsin, that the consent agenda for January 7th, 2019 is hereby adopted. January 7th, 2020 is hereby adopted. A, we had vouchers payable for December 2019 in the amount of $15,371.54, and January 2020 in the amounts of $195,834.67. Payroll summary for December 20th, 2019 in the amount of $177,364.33. B, council minutes from December 18, 2019 of the Common Council. And C, licenses as approved by the Regulatory Committee. 1, we had 6 operators license approved, and 2, we had no Class B licenses. I would so move.
It's been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderwoman Byer. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor of approval of the consent agenda, please signify by saying aye as Sarah calls your name. No if you're opposed.
Peachy.
Aye.
Brandel.
Aye.
Lars.
Aye.
Tully.
Aye.
Horn.
Aye.
Byer.
Aye.
It's unanimous. Thank you. Resolution number 67, a resolution authorizing the purchase of a 2020 Jefferson Police Department squad car. Alderman Brandel, please.
Honorable Mayor Opperman, fellow council members, citizens of Jefferson, City of Jefferson Resolution Number 67, authorizing the purchase of a 2020 Jefferson Police Department squad car. Whereas Police Chief Pileggi recently solicited bids from 3 area automobile dealerships and received 3 bid quotes for bids on a squad car for the Jefferson Police Department, and is recommending acceptance of the low bid from Griffin Motors of Jefferson, Wisconsin for the purchase of a 2020 Dodge Durango AWD SUV pursuit vehicle in the amount of $31,260. And whereas the FY 2020 City of Jefferson capital equipment replacement budget includes an appropriation in the amount of $33,000 to fund the purchase of the 2020 squad car, and whereas the Jefferson Finance Committee has reviewed Chief Pileggi's recommendation and is recommending the purchase of the 2020 Dodge Durango AWD SUV pursuit vehicle in the amount of $31,260. Now therefore be it resolved by the Common Council of the City of Jefferson, Wisconsin, that it herein authorizes the purchase of a 2020 Dodge Durango AWD SUV pursuit vehicle for the Jefferson Police Department from Griffin Motors of Jefferson, Wisconsin in the amount of $31,260. I so move.
It's been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Peachy. Oh, was that Tully? I'm sorry, I wasn't. Okay, thank you. Any discussion?
Yeah, Mayor, this was unanimous at Finance.
Thank you. Any other questions or comments? Hearing none.
Pursuit vehicle, does that mean that it's a larger engine?
Yeah, the suspension is heavier duty, the Pursuit, and it's the V8 engine, so like the 2019. Don't get away from this.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions or comments?
This was the lowest bid and beneath what was allotted, and it's local besides, so it was kind of a double win here. So.
Good point.
Yes, this is budgeted, and Chief has had good, I'm not gonna say good luck, but good use from the Durangos. Yep.
Good. Any other questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor of approval, please signify by saying aye as Sarah calls your name. No if you're opposed.
Alderman Brandel.
Aye.
Lars.
Aye.
Tully.
Aye.
Horn.
Aye.
Fire.
Aye.
Peachy.
Aye.
It's unanimous. Thank you. Resolution number 68, a resolution canceling the February 18th, 2020 Common Council meeting for the primary election. Alderman Peachy, please.
Thank you, Honorable Mayor Upperman, fellow council members, and citizens of Jefferson. City of Jefferson Resolution Number 68, whereas the City of Jefferson Common Council typically meets on the first and third Tuesday of each month, in this case, February 18, 2020, but because of the election being that date, now therefore be it resolved by the Common Council of the City of Jefferson, Wisconsin, that herein cancels the second meeting of February 18, 2020.
It's been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Alderwoman Fire. And discussion?
Is the meeting being
Reschedule?
Well,
or-
we have the option, and actually someone could make, if we want to set a date this evening. I personally would prefer that we reschedule.
I would too.
Would that following night, the Wednesday, the 19th, work for people, or do we have council members with commitments on Wednesday night?
Sarah, what are your thoughts on that? Would be easier for you with the election and everything? Would it be better to schedule it for the following week, or?
Honestly, when we originally put it on, I thought it was a presidential primary, but that's not till April. So
Right.
if you would like to actually have it this night, that would be fine.
let's have the meeting.
I was gonna say, 'cause last year we did it on the same night.
I was thinking too that it was a federal primary.
This is the Supreme Court.
Well, let's have the meeting.
Yeah.
I agree.
Not to poo-poo the Supreme Court.
No.
Word will get back.
Would you prefer to rescind your motion or to vote it down?
Can I rescind a motion? Or does it have to be one of them that,
Well, since. The council meeting of February 18, 2020.
It's been rescinded, we're just dropping from the agenda, and we will meet as planned on February 18th. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Move.
Second.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye.